Hey Sagittarius, welcome. How are you guys doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. We're going to use the rune stones again today. Now remember guys, I'm still learning these. So I'm only going to draw one and honestly, I have a cheat sheet set aside just in case I get a little bit stumped here. But I absolutely love these. These are just the coolest thing ever. Let's see what we have. So we have the rune that represents a sword. So swords, this rune reminds me a lot of the Ace's sword. So it's representative of that truth, of that triumph, victory as well. It might be shedding light on something. Might be finding a truth here. I'd like to know what's going on with this. We're gonna grab our elemental cards. I felt like they kind of matched well with the runes today. So we'll see what they have to say. Why are we talking about truth? Why are we talking about a victory for Sagittarius? Whoop, there we go. And we had a bunch pop over to the side here. So lake represents depth. It's like finding the truth in something that's dark, being kept in the dark, but finding the truth within it. So you think about a lake. Well, I don't know where you guys come from, but where I come from, most often than not, you cannot see the bottoms of the lakes. They are not crystal clear. So there's definitely hidden depths there. There's hidden things in the depth of the lake. So being able to sort of dive into whatever that is, being able to muster the courage to face something dark, to be able to find the truth in whatever it is and confront it. This might be part of what we're talking about. North represents expansion. It's this direction, this North Star. Confronting something to help you find direction. Maybe you're looking for clarity and making a choice and finding direction. Maybe you're thinking about choosing a new path. Or you did have to choose a new path, but to be able to decide on what that was or make that decision, you wound up having to find a truth. You wound up having to look deep within to be able to discover something, some sort of a clarity that helped you in moving forward. And we have West again, and West represents completion. These two cards come out in another read too. It's like the end of a chapter, and this might have been the truth that you were looking for. There might have been something going on in your life, something that you felt was hidden, a truth that you had to uncover, or that you had to muster up the courage to be able to face, something that probably hurt your heart, would be my guess. And whatever it was wound up bringing about an end, or having to choose an end of some sort of a chapter so that you could then move forward with something new. We have water. Water represents creation. It's like giving birth to something new, like new beginnings, new ideas. And this is going to be part of this new chapter, and cleansing. Cleansing by getting rid of whatever was in that depth of the lake, whatever it was that you had to confront, being able to recognize it, being able to call it out for what it is, being able to accept that. And I feel like there was an ending involved here on some level. Something had to come to an end when this was discovered. These are all tied together. This north, this expansion, this is like this new direction. Whatever it was gave you the clarity that you needed to bring something to an end and seek a new direction, which is where the water card comes in, and that creating a new beginning, maybe creating a new chapter in your life. Oh yeah, it was not fun. Whatever it is was not fun. We have the Storms card here. The thing about the Storms card, you can see it represents cleansing as well. So you had to cleanse yourself from something that was toxic, something that was no longer serving you. This might have been in a relationship of some sort. This might have been in a career. Let's see what the Rider deck has to say about this. Star card, it's like seeing the light, the clarity. And the Justice card in reverse. Interesting. So Justice usually represents fairness. It represents balance. So whatever this was that happened, it might have been unfair. Something that was done to you, somebody else's choice. It brought that feeling of unfairness. I would be shocked if we didn't get a card from the Rider deck that represents emotional hurt and heartbreak, because I'm already getting that vibe from the cards that whatever this was, shining light on this truth, confronting this truth, that it was heartbreaking. That did bring up a whole lot of hurt here. The Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is in reverse too. The Ace of Cups does represent new beginnings. It also speaks to emotions, so feeling heavy in emotions. It is tied to storms. It is tied to the cleansing of the storms and being able to feel your way through all of this. So allowing yourself to feel these emotions, allowing yourself to cry when you need to cry, to feel sad when you need to feel sad, to grieve whatever this loss was. And this might be something that you're still processing and moving forward to. The Ace of Pentacles does represent new beginnings. I see hope for the future. I do see that the Pentacle is obviously a star there. I feel tied back to the Star card. It's like hope for a bright future, hope for a bright new chapter. A part of that is going to be healing from the past, healing from whatever this is in the past, so that it doesn't hold you back fully in moving forward. For some of you, I almost wonder if you aren't waiting for some justice in whatever this is, and it does have to do with being in court and waiting for a decision that's maybe making you feel like you're stuck in limbo, or making you feel a little bit trapped in what's going on, not truly allowing for healing and moving forward, because you're still kind of within it. You're still feeling like you're stuck within it. With others, this is just going to be allowing yourself to have that time and being patient with yourself while you're healing and moving forward from whatever this is. So the Ace of Wands can represent new beginnings. It can represent passion. It is in reverse. I feel it's tied to the Justice card. I feel like it's tied to something that was unfair. This does tie into something that came to an end, a truth that you had to find out. Perhaps somebody was pursuing, I guess the nice word for it would be passion, wouldn't it? But maybe if it was a relationship, someone was pursuing someone else in a romantic sense. And it threw everything off of balance. Somebody was juggling someone else. This is tied to justice. This is tied to the Ace of Wands. Somebody juggling. This was part of the truth that had to get found out. And now you're trying to heal. You're trying to heal from learning these truths, from learning what this was. Now you're having to heal your heart. And the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, she can be somebody who's full of passion, who's full of drive, ambition. She can be somebody who's very attractive here. She is in reverse. She may be speaking to the collectives near to Sagittarius's need to be able to heal themselves and to be able to open themselves up fully to new beginnings, to new attractions as well. She could also represent that whatever this was really took a hit on her self-esteem and how she feels about herself too. And that she's not feeling attractive because there was something else at play here, possibly a third party thing, and that she's having a hard time healing her heart and moving forward. And secrets that were revealed with the Moon card here. This Queen of Wands, she had to reveal these secrets. She had to find out these truths, like the Rune card was talking, or the Rune Stone was talking about there, to be able to make a decision that did involve something coming to an end, a chapter. And it was some sort of a partnership or a relationship that came to an end. Because in this Three of Cups, I see like a camaraderie, I see a partnership, I see like a connection between people. But it is in reverse. This is part of what came to an end. It is a 3. There might have been a third party involved for some people. This might be different for others. The Magician card, though, he represents having all the tools that you need to be successful in life. He can represent that self-confidence, that self-belief. It's like the Magician card is reaching out to the Queen of Wands. and telling her to believe in herself, that she is attractive, she is smart, she is lovable, she is capable, she's all these beautiful, wonderful things. And to believe in herself and moving forward in this journey. This is going to be a bit of a process for her. There is still healing left to do. She is still feeling a little bit tied up in these feelings in moving forward and being able to sort of let go. But these sorts of things are a process. This is not an overnight kind of healing thing. She's done the hardest part, which is facing the truth and then making a choice. Bringing something to an end, recognizing a completion, and now being able to move forward. This new chapter is going to be one in which she gives birth to new ideas, in which she gives birth to a new way of being, and healing will come from this as well. This Queen of Wands is not going to stay in reverse forever. This is only while she heals. Once she's able to heal her heart, once she's able to let go of this Eight of Swords, and process all the emotions like the Ace of Cups is speaking to, she will turn upright and she will be allowed to move forward to the next stage of her life, which is hopeful. There is hope for this new stage, a bright new direction that is coming in her life. For some of you, like I said, justice might be involved, and this might be part of what's hanging up this Queen of Wands. It might be waiting for some sort of a judgment, some sort of a justice, something that she has no control over. And so until that comes about, she won't have the finality that she needs to be able to move forward. She'll always feel a little bit stuck in limbo, and it'll make the healing process a little bit harder. But I do see healing in the future. I do see positivity and light in the future. So she is headed in a good direction. This truth had to come to light. This secret had to be revealed so that something could come to an end. A cleansing could happen, a purging of something toxic or destructive, and she can now move forward and move on with her life. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed the read. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.